Arnold. How are you?
Mom, you might want to turn off your house phone. It drains the battery.
That's pretty good, eh? That calm too.
That's what they're trying to offer. I'd be happy to do it. And he's like, no, I got it. I'm like, all right. I don't want to drive it for you anyway. He's awesome.
Hey, Lauren, bro, I'm pretty sure I got like that whole basket of candy for my kids. I beat you. Actually, I'm pretty sure I gave her a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, down the court.
Thank you. All right, so we are back in Nepean as we enter the third game of the 2026 calendar year. Aces 0-2 so far. As a tough fought game Friday night with St. Lawrence Steel. losing 6-3. Valiant effort. Times look great, other times a little suspect, but that's okay. Shot right in front. Williamson comes out, makes a really nice save to start the game. Challenge the shooter nicely to corral it. Nepean still with the puck deep in the zone. Get in behind the net. And gets left behind the net as Jack picks it up and skates it through the middle. Sorry, Xander. Xander tries to put it in deep, puts it right on Nepean's stick. Nepean turns it around and gets even deep in the zone. Puck to the middle, right onto the Aces Nolan stick, and Xander tries to clear. It's kept at the line by Nepean. Stays in, looking for an option. Jack there to pick it off and skate to neutral zone where he's stick checked. Nolan comes in to help out. Can't get control of the puck. Back into the zone as Luke does a nice job back checking. Take control of the puck. He gets to Elise on the board. She chips it up to Harry. Harry comes to the line and defense takes control as Harry's able to push it all the way out and get it down. Nepean takes control in their own zone. DDD pass. Try to push it up to the wing right center ice. Goes to the middle. Picked off by the Aces as they just chip it into the zone. Nepean picks it up and regroups and moves it back to the neutral zone. Charlie hard on the puck with Eric, or Lemke, sorry, that'd be Harry helping out, not Eric. Wouldn't be surprised to see Eric on the ice though at some point. Puck deep in the zone now. Harry back on it again. Far side. Gets down into the corner. Charlie's going to give chase with two Nepean players. They get it around to the near side and Nepean takes it up as they look to the outlet up to the wing. And now enters the neutral zone. Harry again on it hard. Gets to the middle of the ice. Tic-tac there. Nepean goes far side. Shot from the dot. Stopped by Hunter. Push back to the line. Back out into the slot. Backhand. Roller. Hunter just pushes that to the corner. Nepean now at the half boards with it is where Harry picks it up and he's going to look to move it. He skates up the middle. He's on his own here as the Aces make a change. Harry tries to dangle, can't handle the defenseman. Defenseman moves it up. He's on his own. He flips it up high, and that's going to be a high stick as it was batted down by Riker. And Declan able to contact it. Good timing for a high stick there to stop the offensive drive by Nepean. 12:15 left in the period. Face off deep in the Aces zone. Keegan to take the drop. Scramble draw to the middle. Aces push it back to the line. Defense is going to move it, try and get it down low. Can't. It's picked up by Keegan, but Nepean keeps it in at the line. Keegan again, trying hard. Nepean maintains control as it goes to the corner. Slapped up to the side. Riker tries to move it, can't. Hung up on his own stick there. As Declan does a nice job to hold the line. Aces move it up to the half boards. Chase loses control at the line. Back down into Nepean as Nepean sidesteps to Rory. Rory comes back down, helps out, puck to the middle. Nicely checked by Declan. And not sure what happened there. Williamson takes the tumble. I think it might have been on his own. Nepean back with the puck to the blue line. Jace takes it and he's going to get it into the corner. 3 Aces in going after it. Nepean defense can't handle as it gets towards the net. Riker just kind of stick checks it. He's got to go harder than that. Kept in by Declan. Declan into Graydon. Goes around. Aces on a change. Allows Nepean to take it as they send it down. This is going to be icing down and come back into the Nepean zone for a face-off. 11:06 left in the period. Graydon to take the face off. Scramble draw to the side. Gets to Jack. Jack back to Noxie and then back down to the half wall. Noxie gets it again. Shot. Low. Blocker save. Nepean picks it up and wraps around the net. Get it up to the half wall where Xander's able to keep it in the zone. Gets it back towards the net. Nepean looks to go up the middle, off the stick, and back to the D. They try to exit. Get it outside the zone where Xander picks it up. He's going to go across ice to Knox. Knox goes up the boards to Jack. Jack gets it in the zone, but Nepean will take control there. Cross ice pass to the D partner, up to the wing, and out the zone they go. Luke Jessup gets control of the puck. Gets up to Jack. Jack's going to try and get into there. Barely gets in where get a little help. Graydon keeps it in. Jack now takes control along the wall. Shot towards the net in behind and goes around. Luke hard on it, trying to keep it in. Gets a stick on it in the feet. Aces maintain it in the zone as it gets back down to the goal line, as the Nepean defense is now going to skate it up. Nepean just gets it in deep, and they're going to change. Goes around the side. Declan with the puck. Sorry, Xander with the puck. Comes up the side. Tries to get a short pass into Charlie. Aces delayed offside as they tag back up. Nepean gets it out to the far side and moves it up to the wing. Past the red line, and they're going to dump it in deep and go around. Race to the puck. Knox is there first. Good body of Knox to maintain possession as he gets help from Harry and Charlie. Charlie goes cross ice to Cam. Aces take the zone. Cam with shot long and right on the doorstep. Charlie unable to connect on the point off the pads. Great opportunity there. Couldn't get it. Nepean takes it out, and Elise able to foil the plans at center ice as the Aces turn it back around, get it in the zone, and comes right back out. Elise takes control here. She's looking for options, goes back up the boards out of the zone. Nepean wing, get onside. Nepean now goes to the dot, looks for something in the middle. Shot high zone, and Hunter with a great glove save from 15 feet. Again, quick pass by Nepean to get an open shot, and Williamson able to come high on the toss. Face off deep in the zone, and Nepean gets tossed because late change. Nepean gets thrown out of the dot, and they're going to do it all over. Keegan wins the draw back to Elise. Nepean defenseman overpowers her as he gets to the boards. Nepean takes control. In behind, comes short side, tries to move it out. Nothing happening there. Good defense by the Aces. Keegan picks it up, gets it off the wall to Jace. Jace starts moving it, gets back checked by Nepean, but they are able to force it up. Jace now skating, gets across the blue line. Just kind of feathers it in with nothing happening. Keegan with a hard stick there, gets it back to Jace. Nepean now with the puck trying to move it up. Keegan there again. Looks to go cross ice. Elise able to keep, oh no, it's going to be delayed. Thought Elise was able to keep it in. The linesman thought about it for a second and threw his arm up as Nepean puts it in and they get a line change. Nolan tries to move it, hits the Nepean player, keeps it deep in the zone. Bodies him up, nothing happening there. Puck centered, but off a skate and able to get out as Riker unable to get catch up with that pass. Nepean enters his own shot, off a leg, back to the line. Nepean defenseman just puts it in behind the net. Rory's there to grab it. He's going to reverse it. Riker takes it and puts it up the wall, right to the Nepean defense. Nepean defense gets it in his skates. Whoa, shot towards the net. Hunter able to readjust on the tip and covers up. Looking solid so far in net is Hunter. And Aces, a couple of tight opportunities. Lots of shots to the net by Nepean as they are certainly controlling the pace of this game right now. Nepean wins the drawback. Half wall defenseman tries to come in, can't. Drayton gets control, gets it up and gets it out. Into the Nepean zone as their defenseman takes it. He's going to skate around the net. Jack waiting for him on the far side. Goes up off the wall. Rory tries to pinch, unable to get control of the puck, but the Aces take it. Declan gets it up to center ice. Pass Drayton, can't handle it. Luke puts it up and in the zone as the defense just moves it up to the middle. Tipped by Jack to go deep in the zone. Rory first on the puck there as Hunter tried to tee it up for him. Aces get it back to the blue line. Nothing happening there. Low shot. Kick saved by Hunter as it was deflected by Declan. Declan with the puck now. Gets stick check along the boards. He regroups, goes back behind the net. Up, off, and around to Rory. Rory looks to go high off the boards. Gets stopped by a Nepean player. Gets it back down. Nepean along the boards. Going to be a penalty here. I think we're going to get it on, looks like Graydon's going to get a 2 for tripping as they were working along the boards and his stick got in his feet and hauled him down. Aces go to the penalty kill with 6:44 left in the period. Aces is going to come out with Harry on the dot and Charlie on his wing with Xander and Noxie out there on the backside. Nepean wins the face-off, gets it back to the D. D looking for an option. He goes down low. They go in front of the net, tries to center and gets tipped behind the net and goes to the corner. One-on-one there, just push it up the boards. Again, one-on-one on the half boards. Aces working hard, just try and get it out, and they do. Gets it out all the way down. A great clearing job by the Aces. Harry F1 in. He's on him. He's going to stick there. Nepean defenseman skating, looking for an option. He's going to come to the near side winger. Crosses into the zone, goes around Noxie, and with help, Xander comes to make sure that there's not a great shot. They get it wide into the corner. Xander with it now. He's going to elevate and get it all the way down. Harry looking to be first on the puck, and he's going to win. Bodies up the man, gets it in front, finds the trailer, shot, wide. Nepean takes in the stretch pass cross ice. Keegan right on him, but can't do anything. Nepean takes it into the zone. Try and get it in, they can't. Two Aces there working, and Nepean, they just let Nepean, they had him pinned on the ice, or on the boards, and tried to just let him up, but Ace is able to get it out. Nepean now works it up to the winger there. He is not comfortable with what he sees, so he's going to dangle and get it into the blue line. Kicks it up to himself. Goes down deep in the corner. He's going to look for something in the middle here. He turns back around, gets back out to the D. Defenseman shot. Tip. Stopped by Williamson. Goes to the corner. Trying to look and wrap around. Looking for the man in the middle. They center. Nothing happened in there. Get back to the half wall. Goes back down into the corner. He's going to go up to the middle. Shot. Saved by Williamson. Pad save on the right leg. Kicks to the boards and wrapped around. 10 seconds left on the power play or penalty kill for the Aces. Nepean skates out again. Tries to get a shot. Can't. Gets drilled. Another shot. Williamson there. It's in the middle. Scramble. And Ace is able to clear it as the penalty is expired. And no icing on the play. 4:37 left in the period as Nepean's going to take control down in their own zone, and we go back to even strength. Jack on the boards as he tries to stop it. Stick check by Nolan. Get it past him. Back check by Jace. Gets it to the far side to the winger. Winger almost shoots, but stick check by Elise. And Riker takes control. He gets the far side to open ice. Great play there just to get it to open ice. Crystal tries to take it and can't. Nepean now pushing the neutral zone as they try to get it through, and they do get it in deep. Elise first back on the puck. She comes around. She looks to reverse. Just chips it back to the corner. Jace there. Stick check. Elise hard on it. Jace with the puck now. Tries to get up the boards. Gets back to the defense. Defense shot wide. Deep goes to far kitty corner. Battle there with Nolan on the boards. Riker tries to get there. He does. Stick check. Defenseman grabs his shot. Nothing happened in there as it gets blocked by Jack. Nepean picks it up. Short side. Another shot. Williamson able to stand tall. Nepean now with it on the corner. Gets back to the D. Shot towards the net. Williamson kicks that, steers that to the sideboard. And Nepean wins the race to the puck again. Elise gets there. Bodies him off. Gets it. Looking for an option. Puts it to her. Jack. Jack on the boards. Gets it up the half boards. And Nepean defenseman grabs it again. They put it back in deep. Nepean doing everything to maintain control. Ace is wired around, and that's going to go down. No icing on the play as the Aces are able to get a change and get fresh legs on the play. Nepean pass out to the blue line as they exit the zone. Jessup with a nice back check. Puck gets stopped, and Graydon's got it now. Loses control of it. He never had great control, and stick check there at the center ice. And puck gets fired in by Nepean. It goes into the player's bench, and we're going to have a face-off just outside the zone. 2:47 left in the first period, still with the 0-0 tie. Harry on the dot. Wins it back to the D. Up and out to the blue. Harry takes it at the red line. He looks to get it up. He does, and it's offside, off by a step, as that puck got deflected by a Nepean player and put Charlie offside. Harry to take the face off, just in the neutral zone. Draw back to the Nepean defenseman. Looks to go up the boards. Harry there to the intercept. Harry just puts it in deep behind the net. Nepean grabs it and skirted up the wall. Gets to the blue line and kept in by Nolan. Declan. Gets in behind the net. Nepean with it. They skate now up the middle. Looks to get a pass off a leg and goes right to Rory. Rory looking at what his options are here. Skating. He's going to skate to the red line. Tries to Dangle player and gets it in deep into the Nepean zone as they turn and look for an option. They fire it around the boards to the partner. Harry going to be on the stick there. Gets pinched in by Rory, and Harry's able to get it in deeper. Harry looks gassed. He's going to try and get a change here. Nepean takes it as they put it on the half boards. Try to exit. Rory able to just pop it back in, and probably an innocent whistle by the linesman, as I don't think he actually touched it in the zone. But we'll take the offside and get a line change here. Minute 45 left in the period. Keegan take the draw with Jace and Riker. Gets one back to the Nepean defenseman. They go off the boards up to the middle. Riker there with the stick, able to bother him. It gets into our zone. Xander picks it up to the blue line. Kept in by the Nepean defense. They go down deep in the corner. Go around the back behind the net. In front. Nicely covered by Xander. Didn't let anything happen. Nepean fighting hard as the Aces are on them right in front of the net. Great job maintaining it. Shot from the blue line, and Williamson able to suck that in and get a face-off. Minute 13 left in the first. Keegan at the dot. Nepean wins it, gets it back to the D. D just tries to put it up, can't get it to the half boards, and that's it. Keegan flips it off the boards. He's going to get it out to center ice for the Nepean defense. They cycle it around to the far side. Riker, hard on it, able to get a stick, and he's going to get it in the zone. Loses control there, where the Nepean just puts it to the boards, and then they chip it into their own bench. That's going to be a face-off inside the zone with 52 seconds left in the period. Ace is going to make a change. Fresh legs for the last 52 seconds. Graydon to take the face-off with Jack and Luke, and then Nolan and Elise are on the backside here. Gray wins the face-off to the boards. Luke tries to get it in deep. He does. He gets it down. Graydon takes control in behind the net. Looking for an option. Just fires it up the boards blindly. Nolan there to help put it back down in behind. Luke's going to try and win the race there. Body to body, and the Nepean defenseman wins it, but it's back to Elise. Elise with a shot towards the net. Nothing happening there. 32 seconds left in the period. Reverse back around. Nepean's going to take control of the puck as they exit the zone. Elise with stick check at center ice, and Ace is able to gain control. And back to Elise. She's going to go cross ice to Nolan. Nolan's going to look for an option. He tries to go up the middle, and just off a Nepean player. A dangerous pass in their own zone. Ill-advised, but is able to get out. Nepean still with control. 5 seconds left on the clock. Ace is trying to get it. Can't. Nepean's got it. Elise has it now, and she's just going to run the clock out, and that'll end the first period, as we have a 0-0 tie in the first period. Nepean controlling much of that period. Shots are 13 against and 2 for the Aces in that period. And I would say only one of those shots was actually a quality shot on net. So the Aces are going to have to pick up the defense and move that towards the offense to try and get some more shots on net here. No surprises, the Aces send Harry to the dot here, and it goes back. Nepean wins the face-off. Defense just puts it off the boards, gets it into the zone. Rory dangles and gets it up, tries to get into Harry into his feet and pass. Nepean takes control at center ice, and they turn. Going to gain the blue line. Gets to the dot, back pass, nothing happening there. Chipped ahead by Charlie and bodied out there as Rory's able to come up and just get that in deep. Cam's going to be first to the puck here. Cam tries to scoot it behind the net, doesn't work. Again, checked in the corner, gets rimmed around. Charlie going after it there. He's going to get his stick on it first. Now he's working there, and Nepean takes it, gets it, and Harry grabbed it, tried to just get it in, and went straight up. Nepean now with it as they're going to try and exit, and they do. And almost got a break there, and now they got a 2-on-1. Harry with a nice back check to make sure that there was no dangerous chance there. He takes control behind as he moves it around. Howitt pushes it back to Declan. Declan over to Rory. Rory goes up the wing to Charlie. Charlie goes cross ice to Cam. Cam with it there. He's going to just dump it in as he's going to get changed. Harry's going to be F1 on that hard to make sure it stays in. Nepean pushes it up the wing, and they're going to exit skating it out. They enter the zone on the left side. Nepean needs a change too, so they just get it in deep and they move. Xander with the puck. He's going to skate hard and try and beat the Nepean line change. Pushes it up to Riker. Can't handle the pass, but it's going into the zone. Nepean takes control in their own zone. Puts it back up to the winger and back down to the defense behind the net. Met there by Jace, I believe. And then up the wall and pinched by Knox as he's going to keep pushing to get it down. He does. Up off the wall, hits Knox again. He turns. He's going to try and pin it there. Pinned on the wall. Looking to move it. Player on the ice. And Keegan able to dig it out as he takes it down deep. Just goes around. Riker going to try and get there. And the Nepean player evades him. Gets it up to the middle. And just barely onside. The Nepean player tries to go around Xander and he stick checks him and takes control of the puck. Keegan with it as he works it up the wing. Pinched by the Nepean defense. Held in there. At the line. Clapper. Low. Tipped. Just wide. And Ace is able to get it behind the net and keep it out of a dangerous zone there. Knox tries to put it up and does. Riker with the puck as he goes to the middle. Jace in the middle here. Tries to go wide. Stick check by the Nepean defense and gets it in deep. Riker leaves it. Comes around. Keegan, opportunity there just to get a shot and tried to go far wall. Nolan going in deep and he gets in behind and he lays out a Nepean player. Now holding on to the stick. And that's going to be 2 for holding the stick on the Nepean player. Impeding his ability to skate back to the blue line. Aces are going to go on the penalty, or on the power play. Pretty sure he was good on the first pull. It was the second pull and he still hung on to the stick that caused the penalty. Aces come out with release and Nolan on the backside and Luke, Jack and Grayson there. Aces win it back. Nolan, Clapper, nobody knows where it is and Nepean clears it square onto net. Hunter with it, sends it up to the line. He's got to move that faster. He's got to have an idea what to do with that before he gets the puck. As if the Nepean player actually plays that, it's done. Hunter takes it off the wall and gives it to Elise. Goes around to Nolan. Nolan just goes back to Elise. Elise now with it as Nepean sends one in deep. Up to the red line. Nope, didn't happen in there. Graydon can't handle it at his own blue line. Nepean just fires it back in. Minute 20 left on the power play. And Nolan with the puck as he puts it up to the half wall. And Luke's going to try and skate up. Puts it up to the middle. Gives it right away to the Nepean players. They just go in deep with it now. Elise waits and waits and waits. And Nolan gets in there as Graydon takes control and gets it up to Luke. Luke's going to skate it. Nepean defense have had to do nothing here as their 2 forwards have owned this power play for the Aces. Puck enters the zone. Graydon takes it, swatted at, and exited as the Aces are going to have to change up their forwards. And this is Jack waits. Now he's good. Gets it back to Elise. Elise back to Jack. Jack's going to enter the zone with it. They're onside. Great job by Jack to recognize they were changing. Rory working hard there as the D makes a change. Declan comes back in. He's got control as he goes in real deep here. Gets pinned up there by Nepean. Harry trying to help out as Jack goes for his change. Nepean has the puck and they're going to lift it up the middle and out to Rory. Rory's got it now. Moves it up to the half wall. Cam can't handle it. Nepean hammers it again and Rory can't handle it in his feet as the Nepean players are right on him. 4 seconds left in the power play, if you can call that, for the Aces. They spent about 10 seconds in the offensive zone. Nepean takes control again as they enter the zone. Gets it in deep. Rory with it as he gets it out to Cam. Cam takes it off the wall. He's going to look for a pass. He's going to skate. He's going, gets into the zone. Shot off a player. Into the middle. Harry with it. Couldn't get good wood on it to get to the net. Still has control of it behind the net. Nepean now gets it, and they're going to try and reverse. They do. Cam gets in behind. Stick, nothing happening there. Nepean winger takes it on the boards. He's going to go look to put it in the center. He does. Charlie tips it, and it goes in behind Declan. Declan first to the puck. Skates around the net and checks up. It's going to go back to his partner on the other side. Xander with the puck now. Goes cross ice pass to Cam. Cam with it now. He's going to go. He's going to put it in deep as the Aces go for a change. And Nepean reverses it around, trying to catch the Aces on their change, but unable to. As Keegan is able to grab it there and get it back to Knox. Knox now with control. He's going to go cross ice to Xander. Xander now looking for an option. He finds Keegan in the middle. Keegan enters his zone. Shot from above the circle, steered to the corner by the goalie. Nepean now with it along the boards. Stick right onto Riker's stick as he gets behind the net. Centering pass. Nobody there to take it except for Nepean as they exit the zone. It's through the neutral zone and just chip it in chase. Knox, a little too worried about the Nepean player rather than the puck and lost his footing as they were going for it. Never actually got there. Nepean grabs it on the half wall, gets it down into the corner. Skating around the zone, looking for an option, gets it out front. Ace is there to avert that a chance. Everybody waiting for everybody else to make a play here and causing the puck to stay in deep into the zone. Down in the corner, Ace is working hard, but Nepean comes out with it, looks for an option in the middle. Comes short side, nothing there. Other side. Puck's just going back and forth behind the net. Again, comes out to the middle, into the slot, back to the D. Shot. Blocked. Shot again. And Hunter able to find the deflected puck and able to get into good positioning to make that save. As Nepean again controlling the boards and the pace of play here. 7:46 left in the second period. Still a 0-0 game. Graydon to take the face off. Scramble draw to the wing. Nolan tried to help out, couldn't handle it. Gets behind again. Graydon on him, bodies him there. Knocks him off the puck, and the Nepean player now throws an elbow. No call there. Elise working hard on the boards. Graydon there leans into him. He's able to get control of the puck there. Elise now with it. As it goes back to the Nepean player, gets wrapped around, goes into the corner. Jack first to it. He's going to reverse it back around. Puck hasn't left from behind the goal line here in about 15 seconds. Elise finally gets it up to the half wall, and Luke's going to chip it. It's going to be a foot race. And Luke able to gain control. It wasn't a clean win, but enough to get it deep in the Nepean zone. Gets the half boards, and Graydon's going to get a tripping, maybe hooking penalty, tripping penalty, as he was trying to be hard on the puck, and the Nepean player hung up on his stick, and that's 2 for tripping to Graydon. 6:54 left in the second period as the Aces go on the kill. Harry to take the face off. Out there with Declan and Rory and Cam. Face off, scramble draw, push to the top. Shot by the defenseman, tipped. Hunter steers it to the corner as it got deflected. Puck in the middle, goes up. Hunter played it with a stick and kind of deflected up and over the net. Able to track it though as he thought about trying to catch it, but couldn't, simply isn't tall enough. Back to the D. Gets in behind. First to the puck, Declan. Declan pushes to the corner. Nepean 2 on it, take control. Charlie there racing to win it and just chips it out. They're going to have to regroup here. Nepean regroups in their own zone. Slide across. Harry now on it as they back off. Charlie's got to go here. Somebody's got to go in pressure. Harry steps up and able to pick off the pass. Is he going to get it in deep? He's just going to fire something on net. Goalie will keep it and take a face off in his own zone. With a minute 8 left on the Penalty kill for the Aces, 6:02 in the period. And everybody's going to change them up. Keegan to take the draw with Cam and Xander and Noxie on the backsides. Draw pushed into this deep by Keegan. Great job just getting it in deep. Nepean exits the zone though as they get it up there. Stick check by Knox, but they still maintain control and get it into the zone. Pushed it to the boards. Aces on it. Weak shot towards Hunter. Is able to stand tall, take it off the chesty and scoop it up. Takes the face off with 51 seconds left in the penalty kill. 5:45 left in the period. Keegan to take the draw again. Nepean wins it, gets it, tries to get it back, and Cam able to intercept the pass and exit the zone with it. Hard on the puck here as Nepean gets it back up to the center ice. Skate it in, get it in, gain the zone. Xander giving him a hard time. He just gets it in deep as they reverse it back around. Nepean unable to control it behind the net, and Cam just slides it in through the middle and goes all the way down. And Aces are going to get one. And able to get the second man out as Nepean takes control. 16 seconds left in the power play. Gets in behind the net. Stops short. Trying to work. Noxie working hard to stay with him. Xander comes in to help. Puck goes to the sidewall. And Riker's going to send her down. 5 seconds left in the penalty kill. That should do it. As Nepean takes control, we're back to even ice. Nepean up to the half boards. Check by Riker. Jack takes control as he just pushed it to the far side for Jace. Jace tries to get it. Jack helps. Pinched in by Knox. Knox gets it across to Riker. Riker shot low and wide. Gets to the corner. Past Riker up to half boards. Sanders got it. He shoots it. Tipped. Rebound. Oh, bouncing puck. Unable to get deposited by Shaq. Noxie with the shot. Wide. Ace is starting to take a little momentum here after getting a nice kill. Put up to the board. Xander takes control outside the zone, puts it back in. Nepean just flicks it up as they get, oh, that was offside, and I thought, but maybe not. Xander has control. He's going to put it back up the boards for Riker. Riker now misses it, and as it exits the zone, Nepean's going to regroup at center ice. Jace hard on the defenseman there as Knox steps up, tries to keep it. Nepean turns it around. Jack plays a great job defense. He has played defense in the past, so knows how to skate backwards and handle somebody coming at him. Does a nice job there to make sure nobody can get sidestep him. Pinned up against the boards, and Xander just flips it up, gets a bouncing puck, gets by him. Jack now with a step. He's in on his own. Stick check to the boards. Still has control. Puts it up to the half boards, and the defenseman Nepean's going to come up. He's going to skate it. Gets across the zone. Moves to the middle, shot, deflected, goes to the corner. Centered, shot, wide. Nolan skates it up, looks to get it out, and he does. Gets it to the center ice for the Nepean. Nepean looking for an option. They're going to move it up off the boards as they just chip it in. Nolan unable to handle the funny bounce as Elise does a great job covering and just puts it out of the zone. Nepean again, they go near side, trying to keep it on here. Elise with it, chips it out, going to make them regroup again. Ace is able to get their change finished. Charlie able to stick it, and now it goes to Nolan. Nolan tries to go far side, gets off a stick and right back to the D. Nepean takes control of it, and they're going to dump and chase. Nepean looking to get a bit of a change. Elise hard on it, stops, looks to reverse, and is able to maintain control. She's got it. She's going to get it up to the wing. Cam now has it. Looks to move it to the middle, out of the zone, but Nepean able to take it, and they're going to get to the line and fire it in deep. Nolan able to deflect that. Rims it around. Nobody there for the Aces, but able to get back to the blue line. Goes in deep. Again, Nolan's going to have to go back and get it. He misses the puck. Elise covers for him again. Shot out in front. Oh, puck rolling. Nobody able to get a good wood on it. As gets to the corner, and Charlie gets it. He goes far side to Cam. Exits the zone. He's got it. Aces D need to make a change. Cam tries to get it to the net. Gets blocked, but he just puts it down in behind. Aces defense get their change as it goes up the sideboards. Pinched by Xander as he's able to maintain, keep it in. Nepean just lifts it high as the player is able to push it out, but the D of Ace is able to move it back up. Cam just chips it in. He's going to go and get a change. Graydon back in hard. Nepean making a far side pass as they enter the zone. 2-on-2, shot from the top of the circle. Hunter unable to handle that. Gets to the backboards. Checked by two aces there. Xander working him up on the boards with Graydon. Graydon works to get it out, and he does. Chipped up by Declan, and Rory able to move it up and out as they get into the neutral zone. Back into the Nepean zone as they go cross ice. Nepean enters the zone again. He's going to try and get it to the center and gets to the net. Hunter comes out to cover and gets a little bit of a whack there while he was covering. A little bit agitated on the play, throws a stick behind his back to remind himself that he doesn't need to be involved. 43 seconds left in the second period. Graydon to take the face off. Graydon wins it back. Aces go with the cherry bomb play, and just a little out of the reach of Rory. Great idea. The shot was right in the right area where it needed to be. Might have had a little too much mustard, but nice attempt by the Aces there. Regardless, they get a face-off deep in the zone with 35 seconds left in the period. Nepean wins it and rings it around the boards. Jock there first. He looks to maintain possession. Three Nepean players on him. Not surprisingly, they come out with it and they exit across. 20 seconds left as they enter the zone. And just puts it in deep into the corner. Knox will take control there. He's going to rim it around. Rory up top. He's going to fire it up to the middle. Jace looking there. 7 seconds. Jace enters the zone. Nepean takes it and they turn. They're going to take a shot from the blue line, and Hunter has to steer that to the side. It's just close enough. And after two, we're looking at a 0-0 scoreboard.
19 against, 5-4.
And the shots on net are now 19-4 and 19 against and 5 shots on net for the Aces. 5 shots is not going to win you anything any day of the week. And so they need to find a way to get more pucks to the net. So the Aces playing man down right now as Luke's skate blade has broken, and so that's why we've seen Rory up on the forward side. Nepean tries to get it up. Things getting physical in behind the net there. As the puck is again, Nepean pushing right on the boards, jamming. We got 2-on-3. And Jace able to come out with it and gets shouldered high. No call on the play as the puck is flipped out and out of the zone. Pressure is relieved. Nepean tries to enter and can't. Jace still working on it. Gets out to Keegan. Keegan puts it up to Riker. Riker can't handle it. He gets to the far side, brings it back to Declan. Declan over to Nolan. Nolan goes cross ice onto the stick of Riker, who can't handle it, but Harry's there to help. Nothing doing there. Nepean turns around as they get in behind Declan. Declan pinching it against the boards. Riker there to help. It scoots out. Riker's going to get it, go around, and Nepean with it in the neutral zone. Checked here by Charlie. Charlie's going to take control. and Harry gets it, but can't enter the zone because it would have been offside. Nepean skates through 2. It's 1 on 2 now. 2 aces stick checking, and the puck gets into a foot and covered by Hunter as he dives on it, as in a very dangerous zone there. 16:21 left in the period, and it looks like Knox is going to take 2 for roughing as he gave the Nepean player a pretty good shove in front of the net for being right on top of Hunter. This is a undisciplined penalty by Knox. It was unnecessary and long after the whistle. And the Aces are going to go on the kill again. Oh, sorry, excuse me. It looks like the referee took both players out. So we are going 5-on-5 still, as the referee took both. Nepean wins it back to their defense. Defense puts it down into the corner. Release there, hard on it. Pushed out. Hunter deflects it back towards the corner. Another one pushed towards the net. Hunter deflects again. Aces just put it to the corner. Xander flips it up, gets it to the line. Nepean just chops at it and gets it in behind, goes to the far corner. Elise there with her stick. She's able to work it past the Nepean player, but they take control and scoots to the line and out. Nepean's going to have to regroup. Cam chasing there at the line. Nepean moving around. He's looking. No, it's 5-on-5. Harry able to outmuscle the Nepean player as he gets it up to Cam. Cam to Charlie. Onside shot. And the goalie has no idea where that went, and it sucked into his pads. Aces benefit there, as I think Charlie was a step offside, but no call. 15:34 left in the period. Face off deep in the Nepean zone. Aces win the face off back to the D. Jack with it on the half board trying to get it, and Nepean takes control as they skate out, and they're going to go cross ice with it. Nepean enters the zone, gets checked by the linesman. Great job by Stripes there. As 3 aces are working the puck right now. Rory on it as a forward, and he's able to chip it out and just get it down. Jack's going to be F1 on this play. Rory sitting in the middle, goes up the half wall to the winger. The winger looks for something in the middle, can't find it. Graydon did a great job steering him off. Nolan tries to move it, fans on the first time, back out second to the pin, and we're going to get a tripping penalty on the Aces here. As the goalie's out for Nepean to get the extra man, but Jack was able to catch it up, and Graydon's going to get 2 for tripping as the Aces are going to go on the kill again. 14:45 in the period. You see Trevor running around the boards there as we found a pair of skates for Luke, but we can't get through the backside there because it is blocked off. As Nolan's brother has got a set of skates for Luke to throw on for the remainder of the period. Referee sorting out the penalty at the bench here. Not sure what's going on here. Well, they had the offsetting go off earlier. They sent both of them to the and then now it's. Why is Graydon getting kicked out?
Oh, third penalty? Third stick penalty? Is that what?
So the Graydon's been tossed from the game. We think it's because it's his 3rd stick infraction. A lot of times they get it mixed up with just 3 penalties versus 3 stick infractions. But it looks like it's going to stand there. Aces win the face-off, get it to the corner, but Nepean takes control. They get it to the line. Goes across to his partner in the D. Shot low. Hunter can't find it. He doesn't know where it is. Gets steered to the back walls. Is sent up the boards by Xander, and Nepean maintains it at the line. Gets down deep in the zone. Elise working hard in the middle as she now comes around, take the puck. Stick checks him, bothers him, comes back out. Into the corner, Nepean goes, they wrap it around the board. Elise gonna try and win a foot race, but doesn't. Gets reversed back behind the boards. Xander pins him there, gets a stick on it. And gets up to the half wall. Keegan unable to do it. Nepean with it as they give the give and go. And couldn't connect on the go part, but maintain control. Shot hits Elise's feet. Back down to the corner, unlucky bounce. In front, looking for a bouncing puck, can't find it. Keegan grabs it, and he's gonna wire it down. He's gonna get it all the way down as the Aces defense get their change in. Crystal first on the puck down there as they're able just to clear it right to center ice. Nepean moves it past Nolan, gets it in. Harry there to help out as he takes control of the puck, gets it back behind, puts it off the boards. Declan with it up the boards. Can't get cleared by Jace. Second time's the charm, and they're going to get their forward change now. Nepean down in their own zone. 38 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Aces. Nepean goes far side with the puck. Declan able to stop the dangle there with the skates, but Nepean maintains possession as they skate out to the dot. Shot low, nothing happening there. Aces able to clear out to center ice and pass into the Nepean zone. 20 seconds left on the power play. Nepean pushed it up to the center again. Nolan misses the stick check again. Nepean goes to there, centered, and through all the Nepean skates, but that's the D. Shot blocked by Hunter. Hunter's tracking as Riker there to grab it, gets it to the line. Nepean maintains possession. Low stick trip. Hunter grabs, gets a pad on it. As check there. Shot wide, goes to the far side, Jack on it as he's going to get it out, and the penalty is expired. That's going to be icing if it gets there. And it's all the way down. Ace is able to kill another penalty with 12:29 left on the clock in the third period. Fans starting to get into it as the Raiders start chanting. Aces fans start chanting a little bit themselves as the draw comes deep into the zone. Harry, scramble draw in the middle, gets picked up by Cam in the slot, and he's going to skate out. He goes wide, crosses in onside. Shot steered to the corner by the goalie. Harry on the boards, can't help it. Knox can't stop it. Charlie there to help. Stick. Off a foot, and Nepean takes it, and they're going to go far side, and they're going to rim it around as Knox is going to be first on it. Charlie with it now. Trying to find it. Nepean working, digging. They do come out with it. A soft pass to the middle, nothing doing there. As Xander's able just to chip it out to the blue line and out. Nepean will regroup at center ice. They move it around the zone. Chipped up to the winger. Winger now skates it in. Tries to get it deep but can't. Xander with the puck. He's going to rim it around. Charlie there to take it. He's just going to chip it out and down. And that's going to be icing. As the Aces are going to take a change here. 11:30 left in the period. Face off deep in the Aces zone. Chuck to take the face off with Rory and Luke and Elise and Nolan. Shot from the point, hits the Nepean player, gets the puck. Nothing happened there. Elise grabs it, chips it off the boards. Nepean skates, loses an edge as Rory takes it, and he's going to skate now. Moves it up to the wing for Jack. Just offside, Luke was. Tried to come back to the line, but the referee says no. He should be able to turn tighter. Jessup trying to get the feel for skates that are clearly too small for him. Face off one to the boards. Rory pins his man as Nepean puts it into the Aces zone. Schilke with it. Moves it across to Elise. Elise up to Jessup. Can't handle the pass. That has nothing to do with skates. Nepean takes control in their own zones. Checks up. Jessup on him hard. Rory now in helping out. Gets control but loses it in behind the net. Pushes it up the boards. Jack working there on the boards. Two Nepean players on him. Rory there too. Rory gets it back deep. Bodied off by the Nepean player, and they put it around to the boards. Elise to pinch. She does. Stops it for a minute. Helped out by Jessup as they just get it deeper, but nothing happening. Nepean puts it off the boards and out. He's got a half break. Elise with a great stick there, but the puck right on his players. And checked again by Elise. There's a hook. Oh, that was a big hook by the Nepean player. Hard to take Luke off his skates, even with small ones. And yet they did. That'll be 2 for hooking for Nepean as the Aces go on the power play. 10-17 left in the third period. Aces sending Keegan, Riker, and Jace up forward with Declan and Xander on the backside. Face off one. Riker gets it back to Xander. Xander goes cross. Declan with the puck. Settles it down. Shot wide. Balker to the corner though. Works out in the Aces' favor. But gets to the Nepean player and they're going to send it all the way down. Hunter there to play. Just pushes it out to Xander. Xander has it. Loses an edge, but got lucky as the Nepean player had turned away. They move it up to Jace. Jace tries to get it up to Keegan. Not happening. Nepean turns around in the zone. Stick check there. Still has possession. Shot! And Hunter off his pad and into his knees. He'll cover and take the face off. 1:25 left in the power play for the Aces. 9:43 in the game. Ace is going to change up the forwards as they bring Harry out with Cam and shot. Hunter batted down as the Nepean won the face-off and got the puck to the net. Nepean just working. Ace is on the power play and just standing there waiting for the Nepean player to do something. Harry picks it up and he's going to skate it out. Misses his man as the Nepean takes it at center ice. They're going to try and skate it in again. Working hard. Off the boards. Can't get it in. Harry working. Nepean takes control. They're going to move it and fire it right on net. Bouncing puck and goes. What a bounce. Probably what was intended was a short hop. And Hunter unable to control the short hop.
Have an answer, Aces. Let's go.
55 seconds left on the power play. 9 minutes left on the clock. Aces win the face-off. We're gonna go. Elise with the puck. Moves to the middle. Jack with it. Pushes it to the wing. Luke with it now. Shot to the net. Stick. Pad save. Gets back to Elise at the D. Puts it all the way down into Luke. Luke with it now. Goes to the middle. Sticked by the Nepean goalie. Noxie with it. Shot by Noxie. Tipped by the Nepean player. Unable to get it out. Tied up on the corner. 16 seconds left on the power play. Knox gets it out. Rory with a shot. Knocked down by Nepean. Puts around the borders to Elise. Elise up to Luke. Luke has it control now. Looking for an option up the middle. Gets it to Rory. Rory goes back to Elise. Elise with the shot. Stick. Looking for an option there. As Nepean's going to try and ice it. Didn't know the penalty power play was over. And Aces knocked it down. Noxie just trying to work it up the boards. And Rory can't handle it here. Gets up the boards and around. Nepean pushes it in deep. As the Aces push it out, Nepean takes control on their own side. Nepean gains control in the zone. Checked by Knox. Knox is going to put it off the boards and out. Jack's got it now. He pushes it up to Rory. Rory's got it. It's 2-on-1. Rory looking for an option. Rory with a little toe drag goes posting in to tie it up. Way to pick up your tendy there, Rory. Great job. Nobody happier on the team than Hunter to see that goal. As they tie it up 1-1 with 7:34 on the clock.
Let's go,
Ace is getting the skates of the official and have to try to get it to Keegan. Keegan touches at the line, so that's going to negate icing, and the goaltender is going to touch that and cover as they'll take the face off. 7:13 left in the period. Is that from Jack? Ace is able to keep it in the zone. Jace with it on the half boards, gets behind. Ace's player got dumped in the middle. Not sure what happened there. Jace has it now. He rims it around. It's going to go far side. Keegan's got to get there hard. Nepean picks it up. Checked along there. And Declan able to maintain possession. Puts it in. Gets it off the line. Referee. These linesmen about 3 or 4 times have been hit with the puck now to stop movement. Nepean looking. Gets to the zone. Drops it at the line. Jace able to turn. Just puts it out into the middle as the Nepean defense picks it up and they try and get it in. Jace now with it. Bothered by man. That's going to be tripping on the Nepean player. A similar call to what the Aces had earlier. So even if it was or wasn't a call, happy to see the consistency of the refereeing here. 6:30 left in the period as the Aces are going to go on the power play. Ace is going to send out Harry with Cam and Charlie and Xander and Noxie on the back end as they look to find another marker to go up. Face off won by Nepean, gets it, and they go off the boards. And Xander unable to maintain it in the zone. He's going to have to skate back and grab it. Hunter there to help him out. Leaves it for Xander. Xander's going to skate. Stops. Looks for his option. He's going to move it now up to Charlie. Charlie looks for a cross ice pass, but foiled by the Nepean defense. Knox with it. Checked hard by Nepean as Harry now picks it up on the half boards. He's going to skate. Gets a little stick check. He keeps moving. He gets into the zone. Going to half stop there. Got control. Goes back to Knox, who misses it. And Nepean's going to take it. Harry back checking hard and takes control. Xander moves it up to Charlie. Charlie stops, looks for an option, goes cross ice to Knox. Knox enters the zone. Shot by Knox, low off the pads into the corner. Charlie with it. He's going to just send it back to Xander. Xander now goes deep with it as Harry tries to be first, and he does get it, but now checked by Nepean. Nepean with it. Checked by Charlie. He gets through. Nepean's just going to send it off the glass and out and all the way down. 53 seconds left on the power play. Hunter's going to tee it up for Xander as he pushes it up for Charlie. Oh. Nepean takes control of that errant pass and just gets it in deep. Xander now with it. It's going to look at 30 seconds left on the power play. Gets it up to center ice to Rory. Rory coming across. He's onside. Shot gets just steered to the corner. Charlie there trying to help as Nepean pushes it up the middle and Elise tries to get it but can't. Hunter just leaves it for Elise, so she's going to turn. Stops, looks to reverse. Goes up the boards. Rory just touch pass to Jack, didn't work. Nepean picks it up. Shot from the dot. Hunter steers to the corner. Penalty's over. We're back to even. Nepean with control along the boards. Gets to the blue line, chipped back in by Nepean. Nepean from the top of the circle. Hunter pushes it to the corner. Nepean now with it as they push it back up, trying to go deep. Rory's going to take it, and he's going to skate. He's going to move it up to the middle. Great pass to Jessup with speed. Jessup shot. Oh, goes wide. Rory follows it up, gets it in behind the net. Nepean now with it, try and root up the boards. Gets past Rory. Nolan tries to get there, can't. Goes cross ice to partner. Nepean with 3, shot from the top of the circle off Hunter's chest, and he sucks it in as they take a face off with 3:52 left in the period. Face off deep in the zone with Keegan to take it, wins the draw to the sideboards. Luke couldn't control it, and Nepean now has control as they push it in. Jace gets to the middle and takes control of that puck, pushes it up to Riker. Riker now skates to center ice. Gets across, shot, deflected, and the goalie had 3 deflections there, able to make the one save. It's all he needed to make, but man, dangerous play there. Nepean pushes it out to the neutral zone. They got control. Clapper in behind, goes to the other side of the net. Nepean first on the puck. Try and get it back to the D. Picked up by Keegan. Keegan skating now. Looking for what his options are. Gets in there. Oh, flutter puck, and the Nepean goalie just kind of let it go. Didn't look comfortable with it. But Nepean has it as they work up. Nepean cross-ice pass, couldn't handle it. Was a golden opportunity if he was able to stay on the stick. He dangles there, tries to get out front. Hunter gets a stick on that. Declan with it as he's getting checked by Nepean.
Oh, wow, watch this.
The Aces defense looked tired here and need to get this out to get a change. And Keegan just got speared. No call on the play. Nepean dangles, short, nothing. Shot, saved by Hunter. Keegan takes it and he's going to just send it out as he needs to get off. And so do the D. All the way down, and we're calling that icing. Most wouldn't, but he did. 2:28 left in the third.
We need to win.
Harry to take the dot with Charlie, and Cam. Nepean wins it back to the D. Clapper gets through, tipped. Nothing happening. Harry gets control and goes to the corner. Puts it up the boards. Gets pinned there, but the Ace is able to clear it. Cam's going to go and be F1. As it just crosses the line and it's going to come back, we'll do it again with 2:11 on the clock. Trying not to lose. Harry back in the dot. Nepean wins it. Just pushes it in behind. They go deep again. Try to get it in front. Nothing happened. Goes to the other side. Goes across the middle. Ooh, almost off of the Ace is sticking in, but just goes wide. Nepean just skating now. It's almost like it's a power play for Nepean as the Aces just aren't moving their legs. They are gassed. Centering pass, nothing. Goes across to the far side. Defenseman tries to pick it up, can't. Shot, low, tip, shot. Second one, Williamson comes out and makes a great save as he pushed right to the puck carrier and was able to deflect it up and out as the Aces will take that face off deep in the zone. Jack with face off goes back. Nepean wins it, gets back to the D, but tipped out by Jessup and we have a tripping call on Nepean there. The body check wasn't called, but the tripping will as the Aces are going to have a power play for the remainder of the game. 1:32 remaining. If there's an opportunity, golden opportunity to score, it's here. Jacko to take the face off with Luke and Rory and Nolan and Declan on the backside. Face off one, back to Declan. Declan with it, goes back to Rory on the half boards. Rory looks for a pass, goes to Declan. Declan goes back to Rory. Rory's got it, he's gonna walk in. Shot, tipped and high. Nepean's gonna grab it, they're gonna fire it off the wall and it gets out past Nolan. Now it's a foot race. Nepean wins the race, comes in on Hunter. Hunter, stick check, nothing happening there. We have a penalty, tripping penalty by Declan on the play, and that's going to negate the power play. We're going to go back to even strength with 1:09 on the clock. Williamson, sensing the urgency, comes out for a poke check and works it to the corner. As the referees collide at the blue line and able to both stay on their feet. Nice job. 4-on-4 for 1:09. Jack puts it to the corner, or to the sideboards. Gets by everybody. Nepean skates out, nothing happening there. Ace try and clear, can't. Nepean still with it. They're going to work it back to the D. Defenseman goes to half boards now. Gets behind the net. Comes around, looking for somebody out in front. Goes back to the D. Hard to the D. Shot comes. Williamson into the chesty and sucks it in. 47 seconds left on the clock. Face off deep in the Aces zone. 4-on-4 hockey. Aces are playing like it's a power or a penalty kill. Got to man up and find somebody to get on. Forwards are going to change it up with Keegan and Harry, as Keegan's going to take the draw. He scrambled draw in the middle, and Nepean wins it as it gets to the boards. Noxie tries to get there but can't, and Harry takes control, Keegan takes control. Xander goes. Nepean working hard there. Just got to get it up and out. Harry trying to get it out. Nepean keeps it in. Off the stick there. Keegan pushes it. And it's going to be pinned there. Trying to kick it. Nepean comes away with it. Xander with it. Pinning. 16 seconds on the clock. Comes around looking for somebody out in front. Out to the D. Shot. Tip. Knox has it. He just needs to push it out. He's going to skate. He's going to come around. 4 seconds. 5 seconds. Tries to get a shot off. He's not going to do it. And that's going to be the game as we end with a 1-1 tie. Ace is fortunate to get out of there with a tie as Nepean did control that game for a lot of it. But Rory Powell able to pick him up hard. You can see he's frustrated that he let that one in because he knows he can cover that a lot better than he did. But good buddy Rory Scott picks him up with a nice toe drag dinger off the post and in. And Ace has come away with a 1-1 tie as could have easily been a loss in that game as Nepean really controlled that zone. Why? Put it in the bag. Next game for the Aces is not for a couple weeks, or league game, I should say, is not for a couple weeks on the 22nd against Canada. Actually, that is the Aces' next game, is the 22nd of January against the Canada Blazers in Canada. And so they got a few practices in there to sort some stuff out. We'll try throwing some short hops on Hunter to see if